This feels like a riddle, but how can you travel far away for a great vacation and feel like you've never left home? Well, that's the appeal for some people of vacation rentals. So sit back and relax. Here's what to consider when choosing a place you can call home for a week, a month, or even a whole season.
We've been renting vacation homes for about 15 years and mostly on the East Coast. For the kids, they think it's a big adventure. They like exploring a new house, the new yard, the neighborhood. My husband likes the extra space and making home meals for us all. And I like, after everyone goes to bed, I get an hour of me time where I can just relax and read a book, watch TV, and I don't have to worry about keeping other people awake. So we've enjoyed it a lot.
So where do you start? One way is to search for vacation properties online through websites devoted to rentals.
One of the great things about having home rentals online is it's literally one-stop shopping around the world. You can spend 5 or 10 minutes and compare prices and everything from France back home to California. And it's easy and simple as long as you follow all the rules to make sure that you are protected. Some of the top sites to go to are vacationrentals.com. What's great here is you can sign up for an email alert when your destination goes on sale. You have vrbo.com, that is vacation rentals by owners. You have a lot of individual small properties. You can get some good deals, even maybe bargain with the homeowners. And then you have HomeAway, which is very popular, especially with international travelers. They are known for having some great properties in Europe. Very easy to navigate, photos, prices, everything. You can narrow it down quickly.
Another great way to find a property is to contact a local realtor, and you can look online at their listings before you call. Joining me now is Pat Mayer, who is a superstar with Diane Turton Realtors here on the Jersey Shore. So Pat, how early should someone start looking for their vacation rental?
Well, for a summer rental, I highly recommend that you start in January, February. That way you have the best selection. You'll let your local realtor know exactly what you're looking for, so when it comes on the market, you're going to be able to get it. For a winter rental, you want to start probably about 4 months before the season starts, so typically that would be on August time frame.
But don't you get a better deal if you wait?
It really depends on the amount of people that are going to be in your rental home. If it's 2 people, it's a lot easier to find later down the road, but if you do have a large crowd, like grandparents and a lot of young children, the earlier you start, the better off you'll be.
The big houses go first.
Yeah, typically, exactly.
So how do you narrow your choices down, especially if you're looking online?
Online is a great first approach. However, photos can be deceiving, so you want to make sure that you bring your professional realtor in with maybe a scout, a family friend to come in. They know your preferences.
So once you find a place that you love, what are your tips for getting the best deal?
If you contact that realtor, she's going to, or he's going to find the best deal for you. And
they'll manage the negotiation?
Absolutely, absolutely. And they'll ask, you know, everything's up for negotiations these days.
The cost for rentals can be split among family members or friends, but check to see how many people are allowed in the rental. This home rents for $40,000 a month during the height of the season and has an ideal location across from the beach. So you should ask lots of questions of the owner or realtor so you know exactly what you're getting with the property. And it can also clarify some terms. For example, walking distance to the beach means different things to different people. What other questions should they ask?
I think one of the most important things is location and also the towns that you're
What's the town like?
Exactly. So if you're a single or a group rental versus a family with young children, you really want to understand what the dynamics of that town are going to be. Restaurants and all the rest.
Right. And then when it comes to the house, you want to know what's included with the house, right?
Right. Exactly. Air conditioning is very important, central air versus air conditioning units, because there is some sound involved in that. Also, Wi-Fi is critical these days. Linens are also very important. Who's covering the utilities? You want to make sure that that's included.
So you found your dream home and now it's time for the paperwork. What's that process like?
You would just come to my office, we would fill out a lease agreement, and that's where all the details are included so that there's no discrepancies as you enter into the property. For example, you're going to have the dates of when you want to move in. We're going to have a first deposit, and typically that's 50% down at the time that you sign the lease. Look at your lease, make sure all of those things are noted on the lease, and that way you'll have an enjoyable summer.
So what if the place doesn't measure up once you've arrived? Take some pictures or a video and contact the owner or realtor right away to see if you can get some money back. But as for this place, I could stay here all summer.